Like, holy shit. Holy shit. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why. Okay, fuck me. Let me tell you why I will succeed when all the other fucking big streamers will fail. Why Mini will suck. Listen, we don't have enough time, so we'll do like jizz. Now, this is seed. This means seed. Why Mini will succeed. Look at that. Fucking. Most streamers, 10k Andes. 10k Andes. No, well, not W. Yeah, I thought well W. I thought well W, but it's not as funny as succeed, right? That's funny, let's be honest. I thought about it as I was writing it. Now, 10k Andes. Streamers, right? Streamers are all about personality, right? So you need a personality. Personality. Now, what do you need? What do you need, right? Most streamers are concerned with being lovable. 10k Andes are lovable. They're lovable. 10k Andes, dude, are people you go, oh, that's a nice person, right? But here's why I'm gonna overtake them. This is Mini with 9 viewers. 9 viewer Mini. Why 9 viewer Mini is better than 10k Andes? There's a difference. I'm loving. I don't know how to do a G, bro. I'm kind of retarded. I'm loving. There we go. That's the fucking difference right there. Listen, sometimes I get angry and stuff, and it doesn't make me lovable. But man, do I love people. Do I love to entertain. And yeah, sometimes I get angry and I'm not lovable. But when I see somebody, like, when I see somebody having a bad time, I go and I help them. They just want to seem good. I don't give a fuck about being seen as good. I want to be good. Wants to be good. Sometimes I fuck up. But I don't want to be seen as a good person. I want to be a good person. And these things are completely different. Sometimes they're opposites. And I'll show you, dude. Has, like, your mom or dad ever, like, hurt you real bad by something they said? They didn't say it because they hated you. Usually, some people do hate their kids, right? But they say it because they have to say it and they know they're going to hurt you, but they have to hurt you. They can't just let you be an imbecile your whole life. So they have to hurt you. Right? They do it out of a place of love. And you hate them for it. Sometimes. For example. You steal something. Right? You steal something from a shop when you're a young kid. Your parent grabs you, takes you to the shop, and makes you give it back. Right? Dude, that is humiliating. It is, it hurts a lot. You feel betrayed, everything, right? But they are doing it because they want you to be good and because they are loving. They are sacrificing the love that you have for them so that you are a good person when you're older. They are humiliating you right now so that you are a good person when you're older. right? If your parent just wants to be lovable by you, they will not take you to the shop, they will not make you give it back, and they will turn you into a horrible person. Lovable people, if they are not loving, they will turn you into a horrible fucking person. Sometimes loving means humiliating. Sometimes it means hurting. Sometimes it means that. You see? Exactly. If your parent doesn't do that, your parent doesn't actually love you. Because that thing of you stealing and getting away with it and them protecting you when you're young is gonna fuck you when you're older. It's gonna affect everything when you're older. Right? But it makes you have a little bit less love for them at that moment. But when you grow older, you will have much more love and more appreciation for them. Thing is you don't get it when you're young. This didn't happen to me, by the way. I don't steal shit. Except for one time when it did happen to me, dude. One time I saw a little piece of rubber. And all my friends in school were like stealing shit and stuff. I must have been like 6. I grabbed a piece of the rubber. I looked so, I was so obvious, dude. In a shop, a little, bro, it wasn't even 10 cents. My mom said, "Hey, where did you get that from?" And I was like, "Where did you get that from?" And I was like, "My friends." And she's like, "Nope." She grabs my hand, dude, and she drags me in. I had to give, bro, it was on the back of an eraser, bro. It was an eraser. I know that rubber for you American people is like a condom. It was an eraser, like that. Bro, I felt so humiliated and I hated my mom that day. I was like, why would you do this to me? And I didn't understand. But now I don't steal from people. And I see people stealing all the time. I see people stealing other people's time. Like literally, bro. People sleeping when there's people trying to watch them and people who are alone in life and need a boost, bro. And these people are just like blood-sucking succubuses and vampires sucking on their life form. Doing subathons, doing that. The people who do subathons and sleep, okay, are the people whose parents were lovable and seemed good but weren't loving and wanted them to be good. That is where I'll overtake them. Man. Another example of this was my karate teacher, my sensei. My sensei, dude, I remember me being lazy as fuck in class, right? Me not doing the forms, the katas, the things that I had to do. And I remember my brother, right? I remember my brother, dude. My brother, let me erase this. We'll go into my brother and me. My brother, right now, is a PhD graduate, right? Oxford University. Guy's a genius. My brother's a genius. Me, university dropout. Dropped out. Why? To become a streamer. Why? Because I'm fucking good at this shit. I believe in myself. Now, have I been streaming for like 2 years to like 5 viewers? Yes. I'm still better than all these fucking 10,000 viewer Andes. Holy shit. Well, actually, I'm a bad streamer. I'm a great entertainer. I'm a bad streamer. Because, yeah, I left with 1 semester left. Yes. It was the right choice. And you know what's funny, dude? Everybody I tell that to goes, no, why did you do that? And then everybody says, yeah, that's the right choice. Everybody. John said it the first time he met me. Because he was like, bro, what do you mean 1 semester? I was like, yeah, I needed 1 semester. And he's like, no, dude, you have to go back. What are you doing? And I said, nah, bro, fuck that shit. And by the end, he was like, hey, man, that guy has a career way bigger than chemistry. Way bigger than chemistry. Way bigger. And it's the fucking truth. It's the truth. It's the truth, man. Like, recently I went back to get my papers, right? To get my papers released. Because the university was holding them. And I went back to get the papers, right? And this lady's like, oh, yeah, you're transferring? And I'm like, nah, no, I'm not studying again. And she's like, why not? And I'm like, because it's not what, you know, it's not what I want to do. And she's like, how many semesters were you off? And I was like, nah, 1 semester. And she's like, what? No, you're going to go back. I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm an entertainer. It's what I do, right? And she's just sitting there and she starts laughing. She starts laughing. And she says, you know what? I believe you. And she's like, yeah, I believe you. You're good at it. And she says, you know what? Good that you left. Bro, she was working for the university. And she's like cheering me on. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not like, wait, how did I convince you that fast? There's no way I can convince you with 1 line. What the fuck? There is absolutely no fucking way I can convince you with 1 line. But yeah, it is what it is. I'll convince everybody. Anyways, we're talking about Mini and his bro, right? Brother. My bro, Oxford Uni. Oxford, PhD in chemistry, computational chemistry. Chem. Right? That's what he is right now. Computational chemist. PhD, Oxford. Absolute fucking genius. Mini. 5 viewer Andy. So, how did we have such a difference? How did we have such a difference in lives? Okay. Here's why. When we were young, my brother always studied. Always studied. Always by himself studied. Studied. It's what he did. Now, obviously, my brother does what everybody who studied did. He said, I didn't even study for the exam. Bro, I live with you. What do you mean? I'm watching you study. But for some reason, it's something that every university person who gets 10s say. They're like, bro, I don't even study. And I'm like, in the parties with the girls, bro, in the parties with the girls and the other dudes, they're like, it's like them having a competition of who studied less. And I'm just sitting there watching my brother and I'm like, bro, what do you mean you didn't study, you fucking lying fuck? Okay, me, I needed incentive to study. Needed incentive. Needed incense to study. Right? Now, karate, when karate comes through, you can see it here, bro. My brother, me, karate, I was a natural. Why? Because I had the anger, I had the passion, right? Natural. I always beat my brother in the karate things. Karate, try hard. My brother was a try hard. So my brother would do all the katas. If the teacher said, hey, you have to do 100 katas, I would do 30 and then pretend to do the other 70. My brother would do the 100. My brother would do all the 100. I would pretend. But then it came time to compete, okay? Right? Karate competitions. So my brother was a way better student in the field, in the gym. He was way better, right? Then when it came to karate competitions, out came the fucking monster. Karate monster. An absolute fucking savage. Same with exams. Exams, I was a monster. right? When it came time to compete, man, woo-wee. And my brother was very good too, very good. He wasn't as much of a natural as I was, but because my brother practiced the same thing 1,000 times, he was good. Excellent, actually. Excellent, let's say. Excellent. But my brother got there through training. I got there naturally. Well, not naturally, I also trained, but it was different. But here's the problem, dude. When it comes to exams, now, karate exams were like this. You used to have to do a kumite, so you used to do a couple of fights. But we were young, so they weren't like free fights, right? They were one strike, one block, counter-attack, things like that, right? They weren't necessarily rehearsed, but you like practiced them. They weren't rehearsed, but you practiced, right? When it came to the black belt, yeah, then the exam was more of a competition for the black belt. But all the other belts were just like up and down, so that was the fight. I'm losing my voice, but it don't matter. Who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's listening anyways. So, when it came to the exams, it was 3 professors from 3 different schools. And so it was 3 different schools that got together and we had the exams together at a judo. Because the funny thing is, bro, that all the like karate teachers, all the senseis kind of hated each other. There was like a hate. Well, yeah, there was like some competition, right? So we had to have the exams in neutral ground. Bro, we had to have them in neutral ground. And what is neutral ground for karate practitioners? Well, it's a judo school. Judo school is neutral ground, right? So we would go to the judo school to have our karate exams. Which is, I mean, it's kind of funny as fuck. But it's how that worked. So you had these, yeah. Like a common enemy, bro. You needed to go to the common enemy to become friends, right? So we'd go to the judo place and we'd have our exams. My brother was always great. And a thing about karate when you're young is sometimes you'll skip grades, right? So there's white belt, yellow, orange. Well, this is how it was in that system. Orange, green, blue, purple, brown belt 1, brown belt 2, brown belt 3, then black belt. Then you get black belt 1 up until 6 or 7, something like that. It varies a little bit. So in this particular exam, right? Well, okay. My brother would always train really hard. And he would always do really well in the exams and really well in the tournaments, really well. First place, second place, third place. Both of us always placed in everything we competed in, always got medals. And this wasn't just like a small thing. This was like 100 kids in our range. And always top 3. Always top 3. In whether it was kata or kumite. So whether it was forms or fighting. Always medaled. My brother stopped fighting sooner than I stopped fighting. I stopped fighting a little bit later on. So we were doing the katas and we would win. I would win a lot through intensity because they mark intensity in karate, like intensity and how you look and everything. And look, man, I'm here and I look angry, you know? I kind of look angry always. So I would get extra points, right, through the intensity. My brother was more like reserved, but more like refined. I was more of a savage, let's say. So my brother was a higher belt than I was. Pretty much always. My brother skipped yellow belt, went straight into orange. I was always a little bit jelly, right? Then my brother skipped green, went into blue. Then my brother skipped purple, I think, went into brown. Like my brother skipped everything. Actually, I think I'm wrong. Yeah, I am wrong. My brother got yellow, I got yellow. Then my brother skipped orange, he went green. Then my brother skipped blue, he went purple, then he got brown. Yes, that's what he skipped. So he didn't skip yellow, he skipped orange and blue. Orange and blue. So he was 2 belts above me. So this one exam when my brother skipped the when my brother got his brown belt. The way that you skipped was all the 3 teachers had to be like, okay, this kid deserves another grade because this kid is like top of the class right now, deserves another grade, right? And for that, you had to know the katas and you had to know a couple of forms. So they would give you another kata, but it was more of a ritual. They kind of all decided that you deserved the other belt, right? You deserved it, but now you had to prove it. But it was already like, you get the belt, right? Because if you didn't know the kata, they would teach it to you and then you would do it, right? It was just a formal thing. So this last exam, I wanted to try real hard because we were going to England, right? We were going to England and I think I was gonna be a blue belt, I think. And I was gonna jump onto purple. Or I was gonna jump purple, something like that. I can't remember perfectly. But all the professors were like, yeah, that kid deserves to skip. Right, that kid did a really good exam. Really fucking good exam, excellent. And my professor said, no, he doesn't deserve it. And the other professors looked at him like, he just did an excellent exam. The guy is better than all the other kids that we have here. And he said, yeah, but he doesn't try in class. And he looked at me, bro. I was 8 years old. 8, 9. And he's like, he doesn't try in class. And he asked me, do you deserve it? Bro, I was crying. I couldn't even say no. I just shook my head. It was, fuck, man, that hurt me so bad. Because I didn't deserve it. Right? It hurt me so bad. And I hated that teacher. But I understood because I was a little bit older. And now I fucking love the guy. He's right, bro. I didn't deserve it. You know, if you don't put the time in it, you don't deserve it. It's that simple. Like, for example, it doesn't matter how good I am on stream right now. If I don't put the time in, I don't deserve more views. It doesn't matter how entertaining I am, how good I am. It's the same thing in life. It doesn't matter how good you are when you have to show up. It doesn't matter. If you don't deserve it, you don't deserve it. If you don't have the TikTok, the Discord, the fucking Instagram, the everything, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve more views. That's the truth. Because that's what you guys see, right? You guys see my stream and you say, yo, that guy has a lot of potential. A lot of fucking potential. But do I deserve it? Do I deserve the 200 views? I don't have a Discord. I don't have an Instagram. I don't have a proper schedule. Nah, I don't deserve it. So why don't I do it? Because I'm a self-saboteur, but I need to self-sabotage in the right ways, you see. I'm still struggling with that thing. I have to sabotage in the right ways. You know? That's how that works. That's why, yeah. I'm potential. But the problem is that my whole life, dude. My whole life I've been potential. My whole life everybody says that guy has so much potential. My whole life all the girls are like, bro, you're good looking, you're hot, you're funny, why don't you ask me out? They're like, and all my female friends are like, bro, you have so much potential, what are you doing? Why aren't you banging 100 girls a day? That's the real question, huh? Why is it? Potential. This is the difference between my brother and I. I am potential. And my brother is reality. You see? My whole life I've been potential. And my whole life my brother has been reality. You see this? The thing is this. Potential loses to reality every time. Every time, right? Potential destroys reality. I mean, reality destroys potential. Every single time. So how do you make this go backwards? How do you make this go the other way? How do you make it so that the potential starts becoming a reality? You know? Because yes, my brother is an Oxford graduate. My brother is great. But man, when it comes to entertaining, my brother's a funny guy. But when it comes to entertaining, when it comes to competing, I'm a fucking monster. I'm a fucking monster. Why do you think? Why do you think, dude? Why do you think that whenever I go into a royale or a thing, I come out on top? I compete, baby. I like competition. I love competition. Other streamers. What up, Titty? Other streamers, bro. Other streamers are afraid. Other streamers are afraid of the competition. You want to know why? Because they know they've got no potential. They know they've got unlucky. They know they've got unlucky, right? That's why other streamers don't raid. That's why beta bitches don't raid me. Because they know once they raid me, all of their viewers are mine. That's why. That's why only people like Haz raids me. You see, that's why only people like John Zerka raid me. You know? That's why, you know, true entertainers raid me. That's why they'll have me on their podcasts and shit. Because they like competition. They realize that iron sharpens iron. What up, Titty? Now, most streamers are not like that. Most streamers are not like that. Most streamers want to be the only streamer you watch. Here's the difference, dude. Here's the difference, my dude. Between me and them. Exactly, Isaiah. Most streamers are snakes. Here's the difference between me and them. Whenever somebody messages me, dude, and wants to play, right, on Discord or whatever, or whenever I'm talking to another streamer, I'll give them pointers and I'll try to help them. Other streamers don't do that. Like, I'll play with, for example, Titty. I'll play with Titty. You know, we'll play together. Other streamers don't do that. Other streamers don't do that. Why don't they do that? Because they don't like competition. Why don't they like competition? Because they've got unlucky. They've got unlucky. That's the reality, because they know they've got unlucky. The only thing I need to do is get one chance, bro. One chance, one opportunity, and I got them. That's what happened when I was on John Zerka's fucking thing the first time. I had one chance, dude. I had one chance to entertain the people, and I entertained the fucking people. Everybody demanded for me to be on the John Zerka Royale. Everybody demanded me for me to be on. Everybody was spamming. Get this motherfucker on. John was dying of laughter. My dude, and now I'm the worst one! I'm still offended! Come on, man! But no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I kind of lost my train of thought, but I can bring it back, bro. I can bring it back. Trust me, I can bring it back. My God, what the fuck was I talking about? I was talking about people not wanting competition. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay. Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's a reason. Yes. Big streamers. Yes. Yes, dude. I've been on different podcasts, right? Trying to entertain. Listen, I've gotten shunned by a couple of people, bro. A couple of people have messaged the hosts and said, hey, don't have that guy on. Don't have that guy on. Even though I wasn't being toxic or anything. You know? Now, why? Why do they do this? Because they're insecure. Because they're insecure because they see me. They know I'm an entertainer. They know I'm a man of the people. And they know they are not. And they know I would expose them. How would I expose them? I wouldn't actually just expose them. But I would expose them by being entertaining. And then they win the show. Really? You win the show? How the fuck are you going to win the show against me? Para? Huh? How are you going to do that? Oh, you have to kick me off. You have to kick me off because you know you're no content, bitch. You have to kick me off. You have to say that I was going to be toxic or something. I was going to make you cry. Ooh, you were going to cry. You were going to cry. Why? Yeah, you were going to cry. You were going to cry when you noticed that you're nothing. You're nothing compared to me in the entertaining world. You're nothing. You're not even close. You're not even close. Not even close. Not even close. And the thing is this, so the streamers, you know what they do? You know what they do? You know what other streamers do? They want you to be in their stream 24/7 for your whole fucking life. Why do you think these streamers do subathons and sleep through them? Why do you think? Because they want you to suffer so that they are the only ones who make you feel good. That's why I tell you motherfuckers the truth. That's why I tell you how to get better. So that you don't need me. I don't want you to need me. I want you to come in here, be energized, and go out in the world and be who you are. I don't want you to just be a fucking person who's locked in the fucking room watching me whilst I sleep. Does that get me money? Yes. But does that go with who I am? No. That's not who I am. That's who these streamers are. It's not who I am. So, they do get more viewers by doing that. You get a lot of viewers. Dude, you get a lot of viewers by like giving water to your dehydrated viewers. You get a lot of views doing that. But is it right? And also, there's a ceiling to that. Because you can only give water to so many viewers. You can only give water to so many viewers. What up, Paste? So they reach a... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. People, but that's what they want you to do. They want you to ruin your life for them. Why do you think... Listen... I used to like XQC. I have unfollowed him. I don't like him anymore. Because that's what he's doing. He's ruining people's lives for his own gain. And he used to not be that. But he's actually getting people addicted to bad things. Ruining people's lives for his own gains. Paste, yeah, maybe. I don't know. The Zerka Royale, I don't know if I'm invited, I don't know. But we lost XQC. He's no longer a real fucking guy. We lost him to the money. We lost him to the money. I thought he was incorruptible. I was wrong. No, it's for money. It's for money. He's not a dumbass. It's for money. Listen, man. Dude, I'm an impulsive guy. Nah, I'm Paste. He's not impulsive, bro. Impulsive is doing it once. That's it. Impulsive isn't doing it 100 fucking times. Listen, let me tell you something. When you're the streamer, right? When you're the streamer, the lifeblood, right? The lifeblood of the viewers. You do everything. You do everything for them. Right? That's how I view this. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you. I'm loving. A bunch of other streamers are lovable. They don't actually care about people. They don't give a fuck. And they show it. Impulsive, yes. It is. Yeah, sure. He is impulsive. But paste. If there are no viewers, there is no streamer. That's the thing. If you kill your viewers, you have no stream. If I went to your home and killed all of you motherfuckers, my stream doesn't exist. You see? So, yes, the viewers are also like a drug. Everybody likes, engagement. Everybody likes it. But you gotta understand that your viewers are people, just like you, with dreams and aspirations, just like you. And your job is to entertain them and to try to not fuck them over. But it seems to me like a bunch of these people now no longer view their viewers as actual people. They're just money. They're just money. Viewers are just money now. It's what it is. Viewers are fucking ad revenue. Viewers are donors. Viewers are subs. That's it. They're not humans anymore. And it's completely fucked. Because viewers back in the day were fucking humans. They were human beings. Now they're just a number. So, for example, if I viewed you guys as just a number, I would treat you as just a number. I wouldn't give a fuck about what I said, what I did, bro. What I watched, it doesn't matter. What up sometimes? Exactly. Streamers cash in on the losses of their fans, bro. Like, dude, bro. I want to be a good person. I don't want to be a vampire. I want to give you life. I want to give you a fire. I don't want to steal your fire from you, dude. I don't want to consume everything you have to give me. I want to give you. But apparently there's a fucking shift somewhere where they no longer give a fuck about giving and they just want to take and take and take and take and take and take and take. It's such a fucking problem. And I view the gambling the same as I view the sleeping. Because in my mind, this is how it works. In my mind, dude, if I'm sleeping and you're watching me, you're wasting your time because I'm not entertaining you. And you're just self-soothing in a really stupid way. Because let me tell you something. Anybody who watches sleep streams is not sleeping next to somebody else. Okay? And if you start watching me sleep, you're not going to be sleeping next to somebody anytime soon. And that's the fucking truth. Because why would you, right? Oh, I have my eagle that I can sleep with. I don't have to actually sleep with a girl. I can just sleep with my eagle. It's okay. It makes me feel good. But does it? Does it make you feel good or does it trap you? It's like a trap. It's like a cage people put themselves willingly because the cage is a little bit warm. It's a little bit warm because they don't like the cold. But what they don't notice is that little bit warmness, it's not as warm as they want it to be. It really isn't as warm as they want it to be. You know? And I don't want you guys to watch me for 20 hours. 10 hours. If I stream for 10 hours, bro, watch me for 2, 3, 4, however many hours you need to be entertained and to go out in your day and to go get it, man. I don't want to keep you here for the rest of your fucking life. What is that? Oh, so I'm just gonna get all the money and then wonder. Yeah, you get entertainment, but you also, like, that's the thing, right? So you could be entertained, which needs to happen, but you can also be distracted. And you can also be like completely halted, completely stopped. You know? Like, dude, it's good to be entertained, but if all you do is watch, like, TikTok for what you think is 5 minutes, you actually watch 10 hours of TikTok. So that day, you actually didn't do anything. And it slowly over time ruins your life. But I'm not saying, hey, don't be entertained. I'm saying, hey, realize that you need entertainment, but then you also need to stop being entertained and you actually need to live. You need to live. Okay, you actually need to live. That's why I tell you, I am loving. I am telling you this, knowing that you are more likely to leave because I'm telling you this. Because you're gonna realize, oh wait, he's right. He's right. And you know what? I have to go to the gym. So you know what, Mini? You're gonna keep streaming for a couple of hours, but I'll see you later. I'm going to the gym. But if I was one of these fucking streamers, I wouldn't be telling you any of this. If I was just being lovable, I'd just be talking to you and I'd never tell you anything about this. I'd never actually tell you what I actually think. I'd just tell you what I think you like. You know? I'd be like, oh man, this is a nice and cozy stream, isn't it? You know? Yeah. There's a difference between this, man. There's a difference between this. There's a massive difference. Massive difference. And also, look, one of the reasons, guys, one of the reasons I tell you to go watch other streamers and to go out and experience, it's also not because I'm a very nice person, okay? It's because I know I'm a fucking monster. I know you're gonna go watch Greek God X and you're gonna see him be like this. That's why I do it. I'm also a little bit evil. I'm also a little bit manipulative. That's the thing. And I'll tell you it. Go watch Greek God X, then come back to my stream. And if you used to watch Greek God X, you're not gonna watch him anymore. Go watch any other fucking live streamer. Go watch anybody else. Go watch anybody else. You're not gonna go back to them. You're not gonna go back to them. Why? Because they're worse than me. They're much worse than me. Much worse. Holy shit. Right? That's the fucking truth. That's the fucking truth. Look at this. There's a big, massive line. It's a big difference. Big difference. But boys, we're gonna become a big streamer, but we're not gonna be like these fucking motherfuckers, man. We're not gonna be like them.